welcome to the live stream. Hey, Oberon. Hey, Leech Bread. Hey, Homie Depot. Hey, Elfie. Hey, Charlie. Hi.
Hi, Charlie.
Hello.
How are we
I
today?
gave my headphones to Charlie, so I'm gonna blow out the mic, and maybe Charlie will be hearable this time. Oh my god, what's with that Desu Finch?
Listen, we watched a lot of anime yesterday.
We did watch a lot of anime. The best
Unfortunately.
anime, Twilight, Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, my favorite anime.
Did they ever get to the Breaking Dawn in the manga version of Twilight?
I don't know. I think there was only the first one.
I
Wasn't
wish.
there in the
I
manga?
want manga Edward to rip a baby out of manga Bella's womb with his teeth.
Yeah.
His anime teeth. His little anime sharp teeth. Hello, Victoria. How's everyone doing? We also watched Maguka Madoka.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't expect to actually watch the entire thing. I just was like, eh. But it was really hard to stop watching. There's not really good, like, relax points.
Yeah. It's a very tight story.
Yeah, well.
Don't mention the rat.
Oh yeah, don't mention the rat.
Don't mention.
I need to scooch.
Yeah. Charlie's got to get in here to use the mic.
How
Yeah.
you doing? Hey.
I got a haircut. I'm feeling an absolute alpha male gatekeeping girl boss.
Yes. You're so alpha.
I love an alpha male girl boss. Oh, this raccoon's so cute. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Oh, I'm so tired though. What is this? Who is this? Help, Charles?
Help. I can't help you.
Oh, hello.
I can't help you.
XE13.
Your name. I can't help you.
Madoka, why? There's like cookies besides Ursula and Charlie, and Madoka really, really wants them.
They're good cookies.
I'm tired of Patricia Texon. I'm gonna make you a song called Calcium Man and Gary.
Please. Please do. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, and then we can listen to one song on loop. That'd
Yeah.
be so much better.
Mhm.
We need the battle theme that sounds like a trap song.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah. How do I stop my medieval music? I don't know what to talk about. Ursula, say some things.
I'm trying to draw here.
I'm failing
Hi
to
everybody.
draw here.
I don't know how to draw my characters. Because I haven't drawn them in forever. So I'm trying and it's not working.
Trixie looks like Trixie at least.
That looks like Trixie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like Trixie. You did that.
Okay.
I'm sure you can get Amanda too. She's not too hard.
No.
It's the other ones that have more subtle distinguishing features.
The adults.
Yeah, the adults like Boomer Finch.
Yeah, she is. I'm sorry.
Monica's like, guys, you can't have dead air.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Guys, you don't know how to podcast. Here,
I don't know how to podcast.
give me a microphone. I can do it. And she just peep.
Just scream.
Just whine into the microphone for 2 hours. She can. We've done it before. Peeping at the biscuits isn't gonna make them come to you. When you looked at her, her tail wagged a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, she loves.
No, she's hopeful. She's like, oh,
Come
biscuit.
here. Come here. Show the stream.
Finch is definitely looking kind of anime right now.
Okay, I thought you could draw Amanda, but
Meh.
She looks Amanda.
ish. Esque. Well, everything looks esque except Trixie. You got Trixie. My characters look different every single time I draw them. If that makes you feel any better.
Thank you.
Oh, Mabel. Matchbox.
Matchbox.
What's everyone up to today? You guys make the content for us. How many live streams have we had to do? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Ask me questions.
Yeah, ask questions.
Ask
of
Charlie some questions.
I have published no books and finished no comics. Please
Yeah.
ask me your questions.
Medica. She's in between.
Baby.
Oh my goodness. She really wants to be part of things. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Charlie, what should people go to art school?
No.
I'm waiting in queue for fungal thing. What?
Final Fantasy.
Oh. I thought. What? Why did you kill the rat? We didn't. Miku did.
Miku did.
We just offered the rat to Miku and she immediately killed it.
Should I get the rat?
Just
Please
the head.
get the rat.
I'll
Yeah.
get the-
My lovely Christmas rat that they destroyed. I'm so upset.
It's very upsetting. Medica, become co-host.
Are you gonna join the critique stream?
Yeah,
It's the little rat. My poor Christmas rat. Look what they did.
Medica wants it.
Oh my god.
Let Medica eat it.
My poor man.
He's beautiful.
My poor little man.
Do Canadians celebrate the New Year? Yes.
We do. We do indeed celebrate the new year.
No, Canada just has 1 year that never ends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Canadian calendar.
Medica, please stop crying.
It's okay, baby.
Stop being so hopeful. Give up hope. That was the whole point of the movie we watched last night. Yeah, you have to give up hope. Okay? As long as you hope, you suffer. Wow, it's really true. Gookie Maduki is right.
Are you Gookie Maduki?
Give up hope. Become witch.
Sounds fun to me.
Monica's like, become fed with cookies. If Madoka was gonna become a magical girl, she would ask for cake.
Yeah. Cookies, chocolate.
She'd have like one very specific wish that was very fleeting. Like, I want the biscuit that Ursula has right now. And Cube would be like, all right, and rip out her soul. And she would eat the biscuit and she'd be like, yeah, did it. I haven't watched the actual like anime version of it in a while, and it's a lot. I forgot how much it improved the animation in the movies and like actually did the rooms. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, stop. No. No, you're getting comfortable. You're staying here.
Madoka's dead.
Oh my god, she's driving me insane.
Medical.
No, don't say her name. She literally was about to sleep, and now
The
she's
dog
not.
is dead.
Oh. What are y'all's thoughts on the Chris Pratt voicing? What? I don't understand. Sammy, can you speak? Can you speak like
Can you
normal
speak
English?
So,
Yeah, can you please speak English? Yeah, I don't even care.
the thing I don't get about
You're on purpose doing this to me. This is ableism.
the thing I don't get about Chris Pratt voicing Mario in the movie is they already have an established actor who's done all the voices. Like,
He's in the movie.
yeah, but he's not Mario.
I'm gonna make you into a Chris Pratt. I'm gonna roast you.
I feel like you don't need big star power for a huge IP like Mario. It's Mario.
Yeah, but he's
No,
Garfield.
Put your head sleep.
He's also Garfield.
No. No, he's not. If you made a wish to Cube, what would you wish? I wish for Madoka to shut up. I'd wish to debark Madoka. De-peep.
DP.
Remove the peep. Have you watched the Hunter x Hunter? I have not watched the Hunter x Hunter. I got a few episodes into that, but then I was like, "Whoa, this is a lot."
Only
Guys,
talk
what are my
about,
bank passwords? Just asking for a friend. That is me.
Only talk about anime that I know.
Yeah, the three
What,
animes.
what anime do you know?
Magica.
Okay.
Promare.
Does that count?
Yeah, that's right. It's
it's
an
an
anime.
anime.
It's an anime movie, but
It's
it's
a movie.
okay.
Okay.
Still is an anime. Chris Pratt.
I've seen that anime.
Yeah.
I've seen Soul Eater except for the final episode. I've seen the first anime I saw was Black Butler.
Oh no.
Oh, let's talk about Black Butler.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, let's talk about Black Butler. It's about little boys in shorts. That's all I know.
And as a small child, I also liked Assassination Classroom.
What are you
See-
saying, Sammy? Stop! Is that like actually a thing, or are you?
Violet Evergarden is an anime.
Okay.
That is.
Stop.
That's how I feel about you.
I thought this was like. Yeah, but Sammy's doing it on purpose.
You did the Gardic phone thing on purpose.
Gardic phone thing.
Will you go hello?
Oh, hello?
Hello? Every time it would ring. Hello?
Hello?
No, Monica, they're not answering any phones. Put your head down. Put your head down, go to sleep. Little Monica dreams. Okay.
That's
Oh,
a very
honey.
visceral reaction, Leech. I hope you're okay. I hope you recovered from Black Butler.
I need to look up what this anime
If you
is.
turned into a witch, what would probably be the reason? Isn't that like a mental breakdown? I don't know.
Can't get cookie.
Can't get cookie.
Madoka would already have had multiple, like, witchifying moments.
Yeah.
Oh no, a thunderstorm, that would do it to her.
Yeah.
Same. Snowplow.
Snowplow goes by, she becomes witch.
Ah!
What? No, I'm not. Oh my god. Did you see her lunge forward? Put your head down, you're sleepy.
She would be a snowplow themed witch.
Yeah. I don't know what Madoka's like actual like her base theme would be. Like, yeah, she'd be snowplow themed.
Snowplow
Eric.
themed.
The area would be snowplow themed, but I don't know about like her familiars. It'd be peeps. Just
Yeah.
tons of peeps. Yeah. Yeah. Unicorn witch and mermaid witch. I'd just become a witch from being overstimulated. Yeah. I mean, I've had moments where I definitely would have become a witch. But I'm
Be
not a
potato
girl.
Witch.
Potato witch. Yes.
Roasted vegetable witch.
Ursula would be art supply witch. Ursula would be. I'm sure many of you would have like the theme of like Photoshop crashing. Like that's all in the background.
Haha.
Yeah.
Haha, yes.
Art school witch.
School.
Oh my god. WITCH. I remember Witch.
I remember Witch.
That's not an anime though.
I would be a witch-themed witch.
Oh, like Homura. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I feel like we should watch Rebellion Story, but Rebellion Story is objectively bad. But
Yeah,
yeah, there's so much to talk about.
I'd rather watch bad anime than good anime.
But it's bad in a way. Yeah.
It's totally built for fans, right? Like
It's very fan service.
it's very fan service.
Oh well, we'll
Is it-
watch it.
Is it like its own story?
It's like a continuation.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not just remaking the show.
Yeah. The first two animes were a remake, and this is like its own story. So we should watch it. Like it continues the story.
Yeah.
So we.
I'm fine with convoluted. I
Yeah.
don't understand it, but I'm fine with it.
It's not bad. It's just it's objective. Okay, like by the standards of everything to do with building stories, it's bad. It's poorly paced. It's convoluted. It is inaccessible. It's like across the board, it just does not work. But it is really good. Like I really like it. But it has a lot of issues that are pretty like they're pretty clear. Like the issues are like I don't know. But you liked BNA, so I don't like trust your opinions. BNA was awful.
I haven't seen BNA.
Oh god, BNA is awful.
It's just Zootopia, but bad.
Yeah.
I like Lul. He's my favorite character 'cause it's just Lul.
That is, yeah. The villain is just Lul.
I like
I liked the way it looked.
It is pretty.
The one poster I saw of the hot wolf.
Yeah. The hot wolf is pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even like his story. I thought
Oh,
he'd
no,
be cooler.
I hate him. So boring. I like it thematically and visually. Yeah, like Rebellion Story. I love Rebellion Story. Like every time I say this, it sounds like I absolutely hate it. It's not like don't write a story like Rebellion Story until you've written a Madoka Magica, okay? Like you don't base the way that you write on Rebellion Story. Otherwise you end up with Pretty Mouth. Like don't, okay? I thirst over the wolf too, but like there's tons of like cool anime characters. It just makes it even worse because there's so many like great character designs in BNA, and then the actual plot and the freaking themes of that are horrendous.
There are plenty of wolves to thirst over without BNA.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's so hot and cool. Like I wish he was just a hot social worker wolf and we could have had like a good anime to go with him, but
Oh
like
my god. I just want a furry anime, but it's an insurance place. I guess it's Sakretsuka.
the pelican.
Yeah, true. It is.
But I want them to be hot instead of cute.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to be hot insurance brokers.
Yeah. I don't want Sanrio. I want Beastars. Is Beastars hot?
I don't even know.
I don't think it is.
Not really.
I don't know. I only go off what Bones sent me like a year or two ago. It's creepy yaoi hands.
I like the manga look better than the anime, but the anime's like 3D renders,
Yeah.
right? And I never really liked that. Like I could tolerate it in Promare, but even then, it was never as
Doesn't
good
look
as.
in
It's
Promare.
never as good as like the actual like animation stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promare gets a bit blendery.
Yeah,
That's okay. It's an aesthetic, you know?
definitely. I like when the lens flare becomes circles
I love when the lens flare.
because it was square. Square.
That's what I want, Leech.
For an anime where you work in a bank, it doesn't get robbed or
I
anything.
want Agretsuko, but hot. And also, I don't want whatever happened in the third season.
You gotta lean into the mic, my guy.
I don't like the third season of Agretsuko.
What is this? What are we talking about? I don't know anything.
What happens in the third season of Agretsuko? I only watched the first season.
She joins a J-pop band.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the third one. Block your ears if you don't want spoilers.
Yeah.
She gets stabbed.
What?
She gets stabbed.
She gets stabbed?
There is a fan of the band who stalks her and
No.
stabs her.
Madoka, get
No.
over here. Come back.
Oh my
Come
god.
back. Get back.
I found Agretsuko really relatable as an office worker.
I liked it. It just got a bit ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I binged Agretsuko while you were in hospital.
Oh right, I remember that because I
Yeah.
started watching it because you and I were talking about it, and I had nothing else to do because I was
Yeah.
just waiting for Bones to be back.
Yeah, so we just...
The first time I was in hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I
was
binge
already-
watched BNA when I was in the
I
hospital.
was already depressed, so...
I do think the hyena boy is pretty cute.
He's a hottie thotty.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
He's a hottie thotty.
Oh my god, I hate you, Mac.
It's okay.
Stop peeping. Mommy and Daddy are hungover.
We're hungover from Twilight.
Yeah. And the wine.
I finally watched all of Twilight in that we skipped a few.
Yeah.
But in the flashback where it shows everything that happened, it skipped all the movies that I didn't see. So I assume nothing happened.
Yeah.
If I turned into a witch, I would have the theme of many illustrations in one place. Whips. Nothing but works in progress. I think it balances the drama and comedy well, also a few unique themes. Hot Pockets and champagne? Yeah, no, it was chicken fingers and mead.
Classy.
Yeah, classy.
Yeah. I had Nuggies and Dr. Pepper.
Alright, I have a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I drank all mine. I'm sad. What am I supposed to drink now? Water?
You need to
That's
get more food anyways.
Mm.
Because I'm out of, like, dinners. I have pizza pockets, but I only have, like, 4. She didn't respond to my DMs.
She's gone.
I have to focus. Otherwise, I draw stinky.
You draw stinky anyway.
Yeah.
Don't be mean to me.
We all were thinking it, even Madoka. Madoka, get her. Get her, Slut. Get her. Wait, she'll yell if I do that.
Yeah, don't bark into the mic. Don't do it. Be a good girl.
Go lay down, Madoka.
Go lay
Go eat the
down.
poop stick. Madoka, go away.
Go eat the poop stick.
Go away. You're not getting the
Poop
cookies.
stick, not that.
Go, Mato. Go, Mato. Go. Go, Mato. Go, Mato. Go. Go, No. Wrong direction. Go. Go lay on the
Poop
couch.
stick.
Go to bed.
Good girl.
Stop looking so, like...
She's being cute.
She keeps doing things and then, like, thinking, okay, this is what's gonna get me the cookie. And then, like, she
Aw.
doesn't relax. I gave you a chicken finger last night.
Look how in the camera we are.
I want to
Oh
use,
my god. This setup is the worst.
I want to use cats in my comment. I'm sorry, I'm gonna kill a dog.
Okay.
Stop. Go. Going upstairs. No, you're not going to the bed. I gave you so many opportunities to go sleep.
Why would we disapprove of cats being your characters? I don't understand.
My comic's about dogs.
Yeah. So you're not stealing from Charlie.
I literally rip off everything they do. You're fine.
That's true. Should I make an anime or a cartoon? You do what you love. Both
No.
cartoon and anime is good.
No. Don't do anything.
Oh my god, okay, I got rid of her. She's gone to a farm.
Oh.
Don't worry, Matica's just gone to a farm, okay? Oh my god. I like that I got up and she was like, no, I'll sit on the couch, I'll sit on the couch. I'll do it, I'm fine. I'm just gonna sit on the couch. No.
Me as a kid, to be fair. No, wait, I'll be good now.
No, don't send me to my room. Would you like a Klondike? No.
What's a Klondike?
It's like a ice cream sandwich. Ice cream sandwich.
I want an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, okay. What would you do for it?
Become Maguka.
Oh no. Okay.
I could be an ice cream sandwich witch.
Oh yeah, what powers would you obtain
From ice cream
from
sandwich?
if your wish was an ice cream sandwich? Like it affects your powers, right?
Yeah. Because Madoka was gonna ask for a cake.
What was like Mammy's powers?
Yeah.
I don't even know what her special power was.
Impervious to cars.
Yeah, she was impervious to car crashes.
But not to anything else.
Like, did she have healing powers?
I feel like she should have had healing
Yeah.
powers, considering she, like, was saved from dying.
Many guns.
I think you just have to have confidence in yourself. You're definitely gonna feel nervous as people read it, especially if you're, like, an anxious person. It definitely helps to focus on, like, good comments you get instead of focusing on, like, any mean comments you get. And I think generally people are pretty positive when you post, so, yeah, just focus on the good stuff. Take deep calming breaths before you post. And early on is when you can make mistakes because there's less people looking at your work, whereas later in your career when you're a bigger artist, it'll be more nerve-wracking, but you'll have lots of practice by then, so.
What's Kyoko's special power?
I don't know.
Food.
Yeah, food.
I have flesh. I'm a rat.
Okay, whatever. You see, the reason they bring up Sayaka's special power is so that Homura's makes sense. Like, it's... Madoka Magica is good at, like, revealing things as you need to know them. So that by the time you get to the end, it all comes together and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also so short and there's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think... Yeah. Like, it's very dense, but at least, like, you don't need to know everything. You just need to know enough to kind of get you to the end and get the basic thing, and then you go back and learn more, I
You know what?
guess.
I don't want to watch a long ass anime.
Well, I'm sorry. It's...
Well,
Wait.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
short.
no. Okay, sorry. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's
I-
very tight because of that.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah.
to watch the long one, One Piece.
Mm.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Yeah. There's lots of, as you know.
Yeah.
As you know.
Well, it does the thing where it's like, okay, here's some newbies, so we can just explain an info dump to them.
Entry point character.
Yeah, entry point characters. I. Yeah. Oh well, I don't care if she barks. It's the peeping that gets me. She's in my room right now, just barking at the door, probably. Because she doesn't have anyone to look out at. Because your window faces the street, so she finds people to yell at. But in my room, she just kind of... She can look into the backyard. As you know, my favorite writing tool... Y'all are weak.
As you know.
As you know. As you know is fine, it's just... You also have to do cool things.
Don't have them say as you know.
Yeah.
No, please do.
Oh
Please
god.
do.
I
Say
love
as
the
you know.
Wilhelm scream in the Twilight movie because you can tell it's just used because that whole thing is just a meme. Like,
Well, yeah, that's all it's used for at this point.
yeah. If you know, you know.
Honestly, I haven't heard it in a while. Then again, I haven't watched many movies in a while.
Yeah.
Do they still Wilhelm scream?
Probably. There's gotta be Wilhelm screams in a few modern movies.
Marvel doesn't count.
Why don't they count?
They're the only movies now.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh.
I don't want to be a
Sit
god
back
like that.
down. It's in everything, yeah. I just can't draw Dennis. 'Cause
Denise?
Denise?
Denise? No, I can't draw Dennis. Everyone else I can draw, just not him.
That's when he and Chris go to a bar and pretend to be a het couple.
Exactly.
Denise. This is my wife, Denise.
This is my wife.
Oh yeah, because like Dennis would be the one.
Listen.
It's part of the comedy anti-convention.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
Who's the woman in the relationship?
It's
Who's
Chris.
the girl gay and who's the boy gay? That's how it works.
Okay.
You don't say.
I'm the boy gay.
Also the boy gay.
I'm the boy gay.
No, I'm the boy gay.
I hear you and I don't care, okay? Go to sleep.
Dad's mad. Dad's mad.
Hopefully that helps. I don't know. Sometimes she thinks like we just can't hear her.
She's like, I'll just scream louder. They forgot about me.
Other times it's like she's just gonna keep going.
Hey, Miku.
On the cat tree.
Miku.
I'm the boy gay and the girl gay. I'm the big gay. I'm the bi guy. What is this? Girl, boy, gay? 3 genders. I love it when they have like sexualities listed under genders. It's like male, female, homosexual.
That's not how that works.
That's my gender.
Trans agenda.
I transitioned into homo.
God, that is just thinking like we've watched an aggressively gay movie, an aggressively heterosexual movie, and an aggressively lesbian movie.
You're right.
Like none of them were just like chill about
no.
They were all
like aggressive.
Yeah, because we watched Promare, we watched Twilight, and we watched Madoka Magica. So
Yeah.
aggressive.
We just needed some aggressive asexuals.
Yeah. Were my aggressive?
aggressively not kissing.
Oh, that was Bones' theory for Edward. That's his headcanon, that Edward is Demi.
Yeah, cause because he hasn't had like a girlfriend in like 100 years, and
Yeah.
he's never like had sex. Like, I'm just gonna say, like, that's such Demi energy right there.
And then he falls madly in love with Bella. Like,
Yeah.
that's Demi.
I'm asexual. That's cool.
Hell yeah. Same.
I think we have more aces than aloes, honestly. Wait, do you mean you're aggressively asexual or aggressively like asexual? Like, did you mean the space or?
I'm aggressive asexual. Aloe vera.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's asexuals and aloe vera.
Yep.
Aloe vera sounds like something from Avo.
It does.
Sammy, you're just like Edward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Michael Sheen was so good. Is it Michael Sheen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so good.
He's so good as Aro.
He's an RO ace. I love all the heads getting ripped off.
Just pop
Oh
them
my
off.
god, it's like Pringle can lids all over there. Bop, bop.
Those movies are so intense.
Heads go flying.
And the like first movie is like a legitimate horror film.
It's boring and then a horror film.
Yeah. Demi means you need an emotional connection to fall in love, right? How does it work if it was love at first sight? First sniff, I guess?
That was not love at first sniff. Did you see his face? It's like, ugh.
I don't know, he was attracted to her empty head. It's like, finally, a girl who doesn't think.
Finally, a girl who poops herself.
Poops.
And Bella always looks disgusted. They're perfect for each other.
Mhm.
All just grossed out.
Jacob is so gross.
He
He's the
is.
worst.
And then I was thinking about like how Renesmee is gonna be fully grown at 7 and Jacob is like already acting like
They're gonna get together.
they're gonna get together. Like
It's
it's always
"Edward,
like,
should I call you father?
yeah, it's like, okay, buddy. Cause they keep trying to make the point of like, oh, it's not a like relationship. It can be like any type of relationship, but it really doesn't play out that way, like in any way, shape, or form. It's so gross.
Yeah, it's like as soon as he sees this baby, we get like a Goffman dismemberment shot of her grown version's lips. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, baby.
baby.
God. The imprinting thing is so bad. I hate it.
Why did it have to be 7?
Yeah, that's weird. Why couldn't they just slow down? Like, it's just really fast at the beginning and then it slows down.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense anyways, so, like, why make it make any sense? Why even try? You
Just let
imprinted on my
Renesmee-
daughter? It's not like
I
that.
know-
She's a baby.
I know the point of the movie is that she's not, but why can't they just let her be a kid forever? Because I love vampire children.
Yeah. Twilight is a terrible romance, but it's a great horror comedy. No, it's a good romance. It's just that romance is bad.
Yeah. Don't you romance.
Yeah.
All romance is bad.
Twilight.
Like, it's
that-
it's objectively a good romance, just in the sense that so many people love it as a romance. Like,
Yeah. It influenced a lot of people.
Yeah.
It has a lot of problems.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with all the mystical people of color.
Yes.
That's
Oh my.
the issue. The romance is fine. Like, it's not as bad as people scream about. It's the freaking
Jacob is as bad as
okay,
like
Jacob is as bad.
Jacob is
But that's, like-
legitimately awful, but
that-
he's not the end game.
He's like a sublime level of bad. He's like ridiculous.
I love when they turn into dogs, so that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I like when they go woof.
Huh? You're okay.
Don't become a witch, please.
Ah!
I go into my room, it's a labyrinth.
Yeah, what would that look like?
A lot of garbage.
Garbage. Bed.
Garbage. Madica's psyche, you know? Edward. Okay, Edward's awful if he was in real life, but in the context of a romance, he's not the worst.
It's a movie. Like,
I don't know. I agree. Like, there's like we can talk about the general issue. I think it's just so overplayed with Edward
yeah.
because I feel like we're just playing into the. I feel like whenever we're like Edward's so awful for Bella, we're just playing into the babying Bella thing that everyone else does.
Bella is
Can
a
make her
girl
own
boss.
choices.
Choices. Bella is such a girl boss.
Oh god, and like the abortion talk of Breaking Dawn
Oh
is
my
so
They're
confused.
somehow against both arguments.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want Bella to choose, but we don't like abortion. But
Yeah.
we don't want Bella to keep it.
I feel like we're supposed to see as everyone else is the bad guy and Bella's the good guy. And
Yeah.
that
But she's also dying.
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's such a message of like, even if you're dying, the baby should be important.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so bad. It's so bad. I hate it.
If you ever want to bond with your asexual friends, just watch Breaking Dawn Part 1. There's a lot of smashing. Sit there with your friends, watch these two just planks of wood smack together.
I'm sorry, I'm such a defender of Edward and Bella. I have no right.
I will defend. I'll be on your side
Okay, cool.
because I loved the movie.
I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as like 50 Shades.
Yeah,
Playing devil's
And the
advocate here.
abuse.
the difference is, Twilight is aimed for kids, which their brains are smooth and moldable and stupid.
Think of the
Please don't
children.
call me Doku. Okay, please. What should I call you? If not Doku. I'm gonna call you please. Okay, please. Playing devil's advocate. Yeah, well, the gender book, Brent book is hot. You don't have to pretend it's a horror
No.
romance to enjoy it, okay? You can
No.
just enjoy it.
We can legit love a girl boss vampire carrying around her boyfriend.
You know, like, Pretty Mouth isn't a horror romance because it's problematic. It's because everyone dies and it doesn't end well. It's a tragedy. Like, and no romance is the end game. So, like, that's why it's not a romance. Like, a romance needs people to be together at the end. Even if they die, they're emotionally together. Notebook style. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like 50 Shades is worse, but I'm more okay with it because it's for adults. And adults are less moldable and smooth brain, arguably. So it's like we can gauge better when something is fiction and bad.
Yeah.
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 But also, yeah, Twilight's not that bad.
Finch is my girlfriend.
Yeah. Get you a Finch. The bird.
Yeah, like Magpie is a horror romance, but it has nothing to do with the romance being a horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except the one with the bird monster. That's a bit of a. I'll dunk on Twilight anytime, but honestly, who cares? Just let teenage girls have their fun. Just let women have their fun. Like, teenage girls especially, but like women in general. Like, any genre directed towards women gets like so much more scrutiny.
Yeah, and it's always like it's for them. It's for keeping them safe.
Yeah.
And
It's very
literally-
infantilizing.
That's why we stopped wearing corsets. That's why we stopped wearing corsets. Anti-feminism, and
Okay,
that's
it's me.
why everyone came for like Justin Bieber and
Oh
One Direction
Matica, shut up!
because girls like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, bleh.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to like talk about like things being problematic without it being like so much like
Yeah.
like I feel like I'll listen to like POC's opinions on Twilight way more, but then I'm gonna listen to like some guy's opinion on how this is harmful to women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twilight doesn't feel harmful to women.
Yeah.
It does feel harmful to people of color.
Yeah.
Especially when they start playing like drums. Like they start
Yeah.
playing like bongos whenever the person of color comes on.
It also has such homophobic energy, but just because the comp het is so aggressive.
It's like it's funny, honestly.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's just
Man,
like
every time they stand in a crowd scene, they're always paired up. Man,
Yeah.
woman, man, woman.
yes, it's so monogamous. Oh wait, Doku. I thought it was please don't call me. I'm sorry, my dyslexia was like destroying your name. Wait, am I being gaslit?
No.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Their name is Please Call Me Doku.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doku. I'm sorry. My dyslexia added a don't in there. It's been adding a don't for like however long you've been coming to these streams. Sorry. I can't believe no one corrected me. Stephanie is aggressively heteronormative. And this is coming from a straight guy. The main problem is that Twilight demographic was very obviously young girls who are impressionable at that age. So many girls I knew grew up thinking Edward was a perfect man, just like no. Well, that's the problem is like it becomes so paternalistic though. It's like teenage girls can't decide what they like because a lot of girls like grow up. A lot of the people I know who grew up reading Twilight went on to be like, wow, this is problematic, but I still like it. And we aren't as paternalistic or whatever, or like parental over like teenage boy media, which is infinitely worse because instead of creating people who are victims, it's creating aggressors, right? Like through toxic masculinity, which I think is like, I understand the idea that we shouldn't be venerating the toxic masculinity in Twilight, but maybe we should be looking towards the media that teenage boys consume at a more critical level and a more aggressive level that, like, at least if there was some sort of media that was for teenage boys that got the same level of like ire and like same amount of like constant critique and constant talks of how problematic
Yeah.
like the amount of like hate, the amount of like everyone knows that Twilight's problematic. I don't even know what was going on with teenage boys at the same time period. Like that's how bad it is, and that's like specifically what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, I
It's-
don't know what they were doing at that time because it was all Twilight.
Yeah, like what were teenage
Hatred.
boys into? Probably Nazi stuff, and we wouldn't even know because no one cares what teenage boys are watching.
No.
And if they do, it's like, oh, teenage boys, her.
Her.
Or it's something that's really super Christian, like, oh man, never watched porn ever. Or like super prudish, which is also, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What is teenage boy media? I need an example. Right? We all know what is for teenage girls because it's so hated on. It's like One Direction, terrible. Look at all these boys manipulating these teenage girls. It's like, just let them like things.
Cause like
Like my dad talked, like my dad grew up like 80s, 70s or whatever, and like he's talked about like the actresses he had a crush on as like a teen boy, but like no one cares about that. Like,
no.
No.
And like, cause the closest I think it ever comes to is like, yeah, the really prudish, like, anti-violence in video games or like anti-sex,
and we can all
for teenage boy stuff. But like, people are still okay with violence, like in movies and video games. Like,
and I'm fine with it too,
Yeah,
honestly.
'cause it's
I'm fine
fake,
with it in
but-
the same way as I'm fine with us having a little like Edward fantasy. It's like
Yeah.
I don't want us to murder people and think this is okay IRL, but it's more like the ideals and stuff. Like yeah, teenage boys got into Johnny Tech or something. I don't know what teenage boys were doing. Yeah, FIFA, Call of Duty. Call of Duty, yeah, that's just go become a soldier, like propaganda crap.
Yeah.
Like we never talk about that. If we do, we're just like, oh, isn't it so funny how racist all the teenage boys were in Call of Duty lobbies? Like never critically, like never. And if you are like that, then you're Anita Sarkeesian and you're hated by the entire internet. Like you're not allowed to criticize media for the lads.
Yeah, here's the thing. Albeit I didn't have many friends, so I could be wrong. But it feels like the something that teenage girls didn't get dissed for liking was Disney.
Was it?
Like, I feel like
Like what
I
kind
don't
of
know.
I feel
Dis-
like you were respectable if you liked Disney and not Twilight.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, maybe during that
It's
time.
very like not like other girls.
But there was a big backlash against like Disney princesses for a while, where it's like, why are
Yeah.
we teaching our daughters to be stupid and just wait for a princess or wait, wait for a prince to save them?
I'll wait for a
Um,
princess to sing.
But yeah, I want a princess to save me. But yeah, and then we got kind of like
the Elsa era?
the Elsa era. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Clad.
Hey, Glad.
I thought you were talking about like Disney TV shows, which
Oh,
no, you were definitely made fun of for that. Like
No, I'm
my brother
talking,
would
like-
not let me watch Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
Cause like, what do boys like? Boys like Pokemon. Like Pokemon's gender neutral, but growing up it wasn't. Like Yu-Gi-Oh. We never talked about the problems of Yu-Gi. I only know anime
Beyblade.
guys. Beyblade.
Bakugan.
It's lots of violence.
Yeah.
Lots of violence. A lot of objectifying women, but it's just casually, so casually.
Yeah. And the thing is, yeah, I don't know.
The one girl in every, oh god, incel stuff. I guess.
Yeah.
One girl, like pressuring girls. Friends to lovers is problematic.
That's one thing I hate about a lot of. I don't know if
Big
it's
Bang
still
Theory.
done, but like old media for like that's geared towards young men to like boys is there's always like an unrequited crush on a girl, and I don't know, sometimes it's fine, but sometimes it's real icky.
Yeah.
Individual media is fine. It's just when it is like 99% of it.
Yeah.
That's when it becomes an issue. That's why Twilight isn't bad. People are trying to talk about a wider issue in romance, but they're not willing to. They'd rather bully Twilight.
And even when they do talk about the wider issues in romance, you pull out from even outside of genre and just look at the entire media landscape, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all we ever do is talk about yaoi. Like whenever we're talking about problematic, like we always talk about. Okay, here's my thing about anime is we talk so much about. You know what? Maybe it's just the circles I'm in. I'm gonna change my mind on this. It's just because I'm in circles where like yaoi like actually like affects people or whatever, because you're either like someone who grew up with like BL, and BL is definitely problematic, but I don't think BL is uniquely problematic to to anime. Like anime just has like a p word problem. It like like there's so many just like because you like Promare. I'm just like, well, oh god, like any anime like Madoka Magica, where I'm like, can they just not be like 13-year-olds? Like, can we like not do this?
Yep. There's definitely
Like my brain
yeah.
changes it because like it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Isn't BL fancy for yaoi?
Mm,
It's like the way I mean it might have changed since, but the way I always heard of it was like the PG-13 version of yaoi.
Basically.
Where yaoi was more
Like I agree with
Intimate.
everything about like yaoi or whatever being like bad representation of gay men, and it's written by straight women, but it's like written for straight women by straight women, and the problem is when it becomes like very objectifying. But like it also just has its place because like AFAB sexuality is so repressed and you're not allowed to like anything.
yeah, it's just the argument blows up into media for children, and that's so much to tackle.
Yeah.
We can't.
Oh well, yaoi isn't honestly like another problem is people will talk about yaoi and then point to like bara, and bara is just as problematic as yaoi. like it's not the pinnacle of like art by any means. Like it has all the same problems that all romance does of all genres.
Yeah.
And it has even more specific problems because content directed towards male audiences, gay, straight, whatever, is really aggressive and weird. Like I'm just thinking about like how girls love is, and that stuff is freaking
It's so weird.
yeah.
So many.
Bara is a
Flower petals.
problem, yeah.
so many flower petals.
So
yes.
many flower petals. Women are beautiful flowers.
So much
Waiting
objectifying
to
and
bloom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bara's ripe with non-con. Yeah, well so is yaoi. Like people will
Everything.
I get so annoyed where people are like, yeah, he's just full of non-con. I'm like, yeah, that's a problem, but like all of it is. Stop saying specifically yaoi because it feels like you're attacking women for liking things when you're just as bad.
Yeah, it's all romance.
We're all in the poop soup.
Yeah. We're definitely in like a really weird stage culturally with romance where it feels like we're in a transition period. So people don't know how to portray things.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a romance reader. Like Ursula is, and I feel like it hasn't changed all that much.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say because it's definitely improved since like before the Twilight era. Because I read some like romance from like the 80s and 90s, and it was very non-con. Whereas stuff now is a lot more. There's definitely more talk about like consent. The heroes tend to be more. Like there's definitely a bad boy problem, but they tend to be more redeemable.
All of those ones get relegated
Yeah.
to like very specific, hard to find places, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with like problematic things existing.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, like specific I don't know. But I just don't want it in the mainstream. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let it be like
It's like gay
20% of things.
It's like gay media. Like I want some of it in the mainstream, but I don't want all of it in the mainstream because mainstream gay media is like okay. But like as soon as it starts to have to appeal to like straight people too, like you lose a lot of the charm
As soon
of
as
things.
it has to contribute to culture.
Y-
It
yeah,
it's like-
mainstream culture, yeah.
That's the great thing about being indie. You don't have to contribute as much to the world.
Yeah, well there's just so much like what is it? Sanitizing that has to be
Yeah.
done. And you have to be like an acceptable gay.
Yeah.
Like there's still gays that aren't acceptable. But there's so many more like acceptable gays, which is amazing. And I'm not against it by any means. It's just yeah. I'm very much a romance writer and I always write LGBTQ characters because that's how I am. I hate many issues and weird things there aren't in the genre.
Be the change you want.
Listen, okay, I'm just saying that I write erotica and it's incredibly problematic and I don't want you
Yeah.
guys to hurt me. Actually, I'm better than I was.
Oh, you're talking about yours. I thought you meant erotica in general. I was like, yeah, there's problems.
Yeah, but
It's
once again,
hot. I want to be stepped on.
it's for adults.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
be stepped on, quote unquote. Wait, I forgot the word that I was putting in quotes. I want to be stepped on, like, but I don't want to be stepped on, but I want to be stepped on. You know, like I want it to not be my decision because I want her to step on me, but I also, you know, like, please consensually do this, but also step on me, mommy. Does that make sense? Am I doing
Yeah.
this correctly?
I think so.
Yeah, where it's just like, what is it? It's like the oh no, how could this possibly happen?
Yeah.
Like, it's like
oh no, I'm
fun,
so
you know?
upset.
It's fun.
yeah.
yeah.
And that brings me back to-
Stepbrother.
No! Stop!
Scary.
Not that.
No, not that.
Not that one.
No, it's the I'm stuck in the washing machine one.
I'm stuck. That brings me back to 50 Shades, where it's like people are like,
You're
oh
just
my
a sub, Bones. Well, yeah, I know I am, but my wife is Ursula, so I need to go elsewhere.
It's just like 50 Shades is problematic, yeah, but it's for adults, and I feel like adults should be allowed to have fun, especially like people like, oh, lonely middle-aged mothers. Let lonely middle-aged mothers have a fun time.
Most lonely
Yeah,
middle-aged
with Christian
mothers
Grey.
didn't
Yeah.
even like 50 Shades. Like, they read it and they're like, this is bad, and then they read good stuff.
My
like-
mom read 50 Shades.
My mom read 50 Shades too.
My nana, so my nana who was like 85 or 86 at the time, she just like pick up books from like the bargain bin, just like grab a pile of them because she read a lot, and one of them was 50 Shades. She showed it to me and she was like, this book, I hate this book. I was like, Nana, you read that? And she was like, it wasn't good.
Boss. So cool. But yeah, she's
The
an
movie's
adult.
so much better because you don't have her stupid nattering.
Yeah. I don't wanna
Wow,
live.
Bones, do you hate women?
No, I hate whatever that creature was that
Right.
stars.
Anastasia Steele and her chocolate starfish.
Her, what is it? Her inner goddess or something?
Ew.
Something like that.
Ugh.
I don't know.
I loved all the memes of like, this is my like the room and it's like has his Xbox in it.
Yes.
Romance, anime, manga fans are a different breed. Characters will touch hands if by accident for a split second and after 44
That's not
chapters.
true. That's not true. Within the first episode, they will be sticking their heads into each other's throats. You can't tell me otherwise. I've seen 3 animes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, first episode of Madoka.
Yeah.
They're just like, ah!
Yeah, it's like, oh no, marry me.
Oh no!
You're gonna get married.
You guys should get
You did not want to say that. Wait, I did not want to say that. On this episode, Bose talks about being stepped on for 10 minutes. I don't really want to be stepped on personally. I like the phrase "step on me," but I don't.
It's a good phrase.
It's just like it's a metaphorical stepping
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
I'm not claustrophobic, but some little jerk jumped on me when I was a kid when I was laying down, and now I don't want to be stepped on. But I'll still say step on me. I say into the camera. I'd I'd rather be just like picked up by the ankles and swung into a brick wall.
Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah, like Jason Voorhees with the sleeping bag, just whop.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stepped on, Bone said like a coward.
I don't want to be stepped on.
No, I just want to be cursed by a witch, okay? Like, is that too much
I
to
just want to
ask?
be turned into a rat and cooked in a soup. That's my idea of romance. Can you write with that?
Yeah.
Label it as erotica, but it's just getting turned into a rat POV put in soup.
That's so much worse. The idea of really like mundane
Remy
things
is
being,
trans!
being labeled
Remy
as
is trans. Guys, Remy is trans. Remy Ratatouille is a trans boy rat.
yeah.
Yeah, someone pointed out that he's smaller than all the other boy rats.
Yeah,
And-
he has like the same model as the girl rats.
He trans.
He's trans and
He's a trans man.
Trans icon, Remy
Trans
Ratatouille.
I want a t-shirt with Remy Ratatouille and the trans flag.
Oh yeah, if you guys have anything with good asexual rep, I would love to know. Cause the only thing I can think of off the top of my head is like the Magnus Archives, and that's like a horror series. BoJack Horseman. There's a good asexual in it.
There's a lot of asexuals, and they say they're asexual, and
They
they
do?
go to an asexual meetup, and there's a big asexual flag, and there's different characters with personalities.
Oh my
I
god.
want an
a really good
erotica about becoming a
episode
forest.
where-
I can do that for you, Sammy.
There's a really good.
But you'll never find
episode
it because I'm
where
not
the
giving you my
asexual
pen
couple
name.
goes to their parents' house.
I'm not
and
listening to
their parents
these
are really
people.
sexual and want them to fuck.
Oh.
Like, that's called subversion.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to watch this then.
But I am a erotic author, and your girlfriend's mother is
You'll
a
never
monster.
find it, Smammy.
It's one of my favorite episodes. It's so funny.
No, I'm sorry, Smammy.
And never forget the character who has 8 last names because she has 8 gay dads in a poly relationship.
Oh, that's so
It's
good.
really funny.
I've got tons of Ace Arrow characters in my comic, but they won't be visible for another 3 chapters. Oh, shut your mouth. Wait, sorry. But like that's like me with 9 Point, where like the queer rep doesn't happen until like a few volumes in.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's because they're all children and they haven't discovered themselves yet. Okay.
Sammy's like, talk about the girl with 8 dads. Hollyhock, yeah, I love her and her 8 polyamorous dads. Oh yeah, one of them's a Hispanic bear. Seems like Jose or something. Jose Guerrero. I love BoJack so much. But it's also really, I mean, people already know this, it's really sad. But it's not as sad as people make it out to be, but it is sad and it did make me cry.
Okay.
But that's not saying much because I do cry easily.
I'm always just sus on like American like
Yeah.
adult animation.
Well, the
I'm like,
problem with
No, BoJack looks good. I just
yeah.
haven't gotten around.
Yeah, the issue with BoJack is they wanted to start it out. Yeah, that's her name. The issue with BoJack is they wanted to pull a sneaky one, so they started out as like a stereotypical sitcom,
Mhm.
and it evolves into something much deeper, while still being funny.
It's
But
the
the
Okay.
issue is that
Simpsons of
means
its time.
Season 1 kind of sucks.
Oh.
Well, the first half of season 1, like you kind of, it's good for a sitcom, but it's like you got to get through it, which is not what they intended. They also had to make season 1 in the span of like a few months.
Oh.
Yeah, Netflix was like, yeah, we'll take your show, get it ready by summer. And they were like, ah! So they had to crunch the hell out of that
Good
and crank it
lord.
out. So after season 1, the quality goes up
Okay.
because they have time to animate. Yeah, one of the dads is a duck. Yeah, I love BoJack so much. I have the art book. It's the only art book I own.
Okay. I do love when when shows will do that. They'll start out looking one way and then they'll slide in their The gay agenda.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're pretty. Like, they're pretty quick with the queer rap. Like, episode 8, I think it is where they slide in the gay character who's very important to the entire show.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it's also just there's like a cute deer lady, you know?
We love a cute deer lady.
She is cute. We love her. But also she's in one of the really hard to watch episodes.
Oh no. Oop.
Another reason I love BoJack. Episode 11. There's 12 episodes in a season. Episode 11 is always the ah. And it's people's favorite episodes are gonna be in episode 11. Like, come on.
Okay.
Or episode 2 of season 4. Because that's my second favorite one. Actually, third favorite. My favorite episode is the second to last episode, and I cried like a little coward brat baby.
That's like all of Wolf Children. I just cried the whole movie.
Wolf
Oh,
Children is one of those
God.
things that was like ambiently on YouTube in my childhood. You know? I
Yeah.
was like, oh cool, and I didn't watch it.
Oh, you should.
No.
I don't
The
know.
other
It
thing
doesn't
we've
seem
seen-
like the kind of thing Charlie would like.
Oh, okay.
Do you even know me?
No. Who are you? Get out of my house!
You thought Charlie would like the bean snaps, so like.
You did think
I
I'd like
did.
the bean snaps.
My mistake. I'm sorry.
I understand why Ursula likes Wolf Children, but like, that doesn't seem like Charlie's kind of thing.
Yeah. You also like reading.
You like reading, you like babies.
You like bean snaps.
But it's
We-
about
We
werewolves!
have nothing in common.
Yeah, but it's more about like children and being a parent.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
Yeah,
No, I love children.
yeah.
I was one once. And I had a great time.
They remind me of Wolf Children. I'm not ready for this.
Are the parents also wolves?
The dad's a wolf.
Okay. That's my only question.
The dad's a wolf. The mom's a human.
And the children are wolves.
Yes.
They're wolf children.
They're wolf children.
They start chewing up the furniture.
Yeah.
Literally, though.
Literally.
See? I've already seen
Yeah,
it. And
exactly.
then they cry, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do like the scene where they're sick and she's like looking at the hospital and the vet and like which one?
Where do they go?
That's fair. Yeah. I don't know. I
Because the
honestly-
boy eats chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I honestly don't consume a lot of media unless people sit me in front of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't resist it, but when I'm on my own, which is all the time, I just watch the same two things.
You're better than me though, because like you at least will sit down and listen to like something that people show. I'm so against it, but I also don't like sitting down and watching my own things.
Here's the thing, I'm against it, I just don't do anything.
Yeah, well, I'm just fidgety and I get bored and it's like I don't want to watch Ava. And usually I complain and usually I'm really mean about the thing and I'm like, this was garbage, Ursula, and then it becomes my life and I don't like that. Because I know I'm gonna like Ava, I just don't want to like Ava, and the penguin really gets me. You have to get me past the penguin
Ugh.
somehow.
Yeah. That's why I don't really tell people they have to watch things. Like, I'm not like, you have to watch BoJack, because the fact is,
Then the meme will
don't-
die too. Like,
like,
the Bones needs to watch Ava meme will die.
yeah,
And it's such a good meme.
it's such a good meme that everyone says. But, what was I gonna say?
You have to watch BoJack.
Yeah, I don't say that to people because if they like they're probably either not gonna watch it, or they'll not watch it out of spite for being told not to watch it, because that's what human monkey brains are like, or
Thanks, Glad.
or they'll not like it, and then they'll ruin it for you.
Or they will like it and they'll also ruin it
Yeah,
for
I
you.
don't want people to like it.
That's my thing. That's my special
That's my
interest.
thing.
Yeah, it's like whenever
Yeah.
us Madoka kids are on, and I'm like, Rebellion Story sucks, and they're like, shut up.
Shut
It's
up.
good. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It is a good movie. I just
Yeah, I
hate
probably
it.
like it. I like things in front of my eyeballs.
I like the animation in it. And I like the
Yeah.
music.
yeah.
I like all of the Madoka
Yeah.
music. Do, 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 do,
As
do.
a media student, I'm not very good at saying what I like and dislike about things, about media. But unless it's
Don't
like
watch
really
Ava,
obvious,
not worth it.
like Prome going bap 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 bap. Like, stop.
I like it. My
Yeah,
eyes
you like
enjoy
that sort
that.
of thing. I used to when I was young and neurotypical.
Oh yeah, before you had the vaccine.
Yeah, before the accident.
One thing that was interesting rewatching Madoka was I haven't seen because Bones rewatches it because it's a special interest, but I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it since I was like, I don't know, 18, and I remember adoring the fight scenes, like the one between Sayaka and Kyoko. Their first fight is like, I remember loving it, and I watched it this time and I was like, this is freaking boring. And then when they have the conversation in the church, I remember hating that scene, and then rewatching it, I'm like, oh, this is so good. It's really weird what appeals to you later.
Yeah, I feel
Also, it's kind of it. The movie looks different.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
The movie has more budget. I also feel like that one was not Blu-ray fixed.
Oh.
That wouldn't have changed like the choreography by any means, but it definitely like I looked at it and I'm like, things are sparse.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel kind of spoiled by how I remember Ruby. I don't know if Ruby is actually like the fight scenes. They're probably as good as I remember.
The first three seasons?
seasons,
Yeah, they're as good
yes.
as you remember. Like
Yeah.
every time I look back at them, I'm like, oh
That's
crap,
what
these
I-
are really
But
good.
now
Oh.
I'm spoiled because that's what I want from the fight scene.
I
It's
know.
just-
It ruined it.
Come on,
I
baby.
think the Rebellion story fight scene is still holds up.
Okay.
The one where Homer shoots herself, like
Yeah.
that one's still good.
Okay.
It's too bad that Ruby got bad.
Yeah.
It's okay if you like Ruby.
Sorry, got worse, you mean?
You're right. Oh man, I wish I still had my.
It used to have great fight scenes,
Yeah,
and that's it. And now it just doesn't have anything.
yeah. It looks a lot better,
Yeah.
obviously. Like
It looks like a polished turd. Like, better. Like, just because you polish the outside doesn't mean it
No.
actually looks better. Because I would much rather look at, like, the not as polished exterior versus, like this is literally what, like, we tell you guys about comics. It's like, become good at composition and storytelling, and no one cares if you can do anatomy correctly.
yeah.
You know?
Get good at storyboarding. What's it called? Thumbnailing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Become.
Maguka.
Become Maguka. Follow. I mean, it depends on what you want from art, but talking to a lot of like professional concept artists has made me better and worse at art because concept art is just going bleh. But also I get so much more done because it's more fun, and I'm really good at gesture, but I'm really bad at anatomy. But it's not what matters. Just get the idea across and make it
She's gonna eat a burger, Finches.
make
Looks
it
like he's going to angrily eat a burger. Just like
Serotonin.
Hyoko.
I don't know what I'm saying. Become concept artists. Actually don't, it's really competitive and I don't need more people to be in the industry. But follow that ideology because it's really nice. It's nice to focus on idea and not perfection. Seems really obvious. Don't be perfect. But but I hate line art. But you like line art because your line art is messy, and that's what makes it fun. Okay? Whenever I do line art, I do messy, and that's what makes it fun. You would hate it if you spent ages going. Meh.
That's true. I mean, sometimes it can be very, like, meditative to do really clean lines. No, but I agree. I do messy line art, and I like it.
Yeah, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's gesture,
Yeah.
and that's fun. And I had a friend who would have like smoothing on a gazillion%, and their lines would be like 10 seconds after their cursor, and it would take forever. Their line art would be clean, but it was so annoying to watch them draw.
Oh god.
They would draw like detailed like dragons and things where there's like bleh. I'm like,
No.
you're neurodivergent in a different way than I am. I can't do that. I don't have patience for anything.
Me neither.
You knit.
Hi, Deck.
You knit. Knitting is patience
Hey,
that I
Idek.
can't afford.
We're
I
such,
hate light art. I'm
we
never
have such
doing it.
different specs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
Spec'd in different
neurodivergent,
ways.
but we're very differently
Yeah.
spec'd.
You guys have your craft skills down.
Craft
I
skills.
love that you
My
buy
skill.
tons of craft stuff and you hate it.
Stop! I have so much craft supplies!
That's my favorite Charlie fact.
I'm like, ooh, that looks cool. Needle felting! And I still haven't made a single guinea pig. I made a cute dog.
That's true.
The dogs were more fun than the guinea pig, but I just should buy myself a needle felted guinea pig instead of buying a kit to make one. I'll just give the kit to somebody else and be like, you're smarter than me, make me a guinea pig.
I've been feeling that with like, because I want to knit a sweater for myself and for people I like. But every time I start working on it, I'm like, this is so much more expensive and time consuming than just buying a nice sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's better.
But it's fun. It brings me joy.
It brings you joy.
Fun.
Slave children didn't make it.
Oh, true. Well, I mean, gotta figure out where the yarn was sourced from.
Yeah,
No,
but
she
it's
has-
easier to find yarn that's ethically sourced. Well,
She has a burger cannon in her mouth.
Yeah.
if
Go,
you,
bah!
Bah.
like if you
Little
get
dead.
yarn from the farmers market, like from like
Ooh,
places you know.
That's true.
that's so
Like-
aesthetic. Crafting is aesthetic. I don't.
See, what Bones and I were talking about was making wool out of like our dog's fur. You
That would
just
be
collect
cool.
it.
That would be cool. That's the thing. I want like to feel. I want to do all like this mentally sustainable and like fulfilling stuff. I'm just so impatient. I don't know why I'm an artist. Why am I an artist? I can't do
You-
anything else. I can't. I have. As a kid, I quit so many instruments. I was like, I'm not practicing. This is bad. I don't craft. Knitting, no. Needle felting, did it for a bit. Nah. Just I was like, oh, it's something I can do while I watch videos, so I won't be bored. Because when I paint, I'm like, oh, I have to commit a whole day to painting. But no, I don't do needle felting. I get bored. I'm like, no, I'd rather just watch the video, do nothing.
Yeah, I just can't watch videos and do nothing.
I don't know how Bones does it. You'll watch multiple videos at once. I can't do it.
That's why Premiere is a good movie for
It's
me.
me with like a video on Spotify, and then I'll be playing a game.
I can't do it. I can
I-
barely play a game and listen to something.
I can't do it. I just forget that I have them on, and then
my
I'm like,
God.
why am I panicking?
Why am I having a panic attack
Why
right
am
now?
I having a panic attack? I'm fine. Like, and then I'll be like, oh, right.
I think all immortals should be asexual. I will agree there.
No, I don't agree.
I agree.
I want to smooch dragons.
Yeah.
You can smooch an asexual.
No. Disgusting.
I want to messy smooch dragons.
Messy smooch.
I get overstimulated watching half a video.
Weak. Weak.
I get understimulated
Yeah.
watching anything
I like how
other than animation.
if there's like like a series on Netflix that is like, oh, it's like 4 hours long or whatever, I'm like, oh no. But then if there's like a YouTube video and it's 6 hours long, I'm like, ooh, don't mind if I do.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you fell asleep to Silent Hill. I recognized
up!
it. I recognized it. I think. Where do I recognize this weird name? Because there's a character called Christabella. I'm like, where do I recognize that from?
I don't.
Oh god,
think
every
that
time I go to bed, I stop by Ursula's door and try and listen to what she fell asleep listening to. It's usually The
She's been good.
Sims.
Yeah, I'm usually watching Sims videos. I did fall asleep watching a Let's Play of Resident Evil Village, and I woke up at the creepy baby scene and freaked out. I was like, what?
Yeah, I was just anxious that autoplay was on. I was like lying there, like, oh my god, what if it's porn?
Uh-oh.
They're very angry at the notion.
They're very angry.
Yeah.
Guys, why are we barking?
They're in separate rooms.
Okay.
Guys, what are we yelling at?
What are we doing?
Kato, come back down here.
Getting a sassy yell.
Yeah.
Fade
Come on, buddy, let's go.
buddy.
Nope.
I have the opposite problem. I need something to ignore while I do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check on her. Thanks, Boo.
Oh, don't yell at
I'm gonna yell at
But
her.
I'm also weird where I'd rather do work than personal projects.
I kind of do that. I find if I start working on a personal project, I'm like, oh, I should be working on like other things I've committed to.
For me, it's just somehow personal projects are more pressure.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
get
because.
it, yeah.
Oh, hello!
Fido!
I feel like there's a point when it comes to work where I'm like, I have an hour until submission. Blah. But I can't do
Yeah.
that with personal projects. There's no accountability.
Right?
Fido, come on! You can do it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Fido, come on! Fido! He's not smart, bless him.
No, there's nothing going on in that little head of his. Fido!
What am I doing? He can't
He's
figure out.
just hiding under
It's
my
just
chair.
Circling your chair. Fido! Fido! Pick a lap. We just lifted him. There we go. There he
Calm
is.
down, buddy.
Wiggly slug.
Fido!
Blum blum.
Blums right into the mic.
Come on,
Hi,
Mom.
buddy.
Blum blum.
Blub, blub, blub. Buddy, it's okay. It's okay. Hello.
I feel like before these streams, I have so many plans for insightful things to say. And then I come in here, I'm like, I can't knit.
I feel that way all the time. I think of topics to talk about at these streams, and then we get here, and I'm like, bleh.
Literally, on the
Draw
plane,
twink.
on the plane here, I come up with so many good points I would say about art school. And I can't remember any of them.
No! Dang it.
Yeah.
We could have had a good art school
Clip.
talk, because Bones and I never went to art school, so
went
we
to,
have
like,
nothing
a-
to say.
Arty high school, didn't we?
Yeah, we did go to an arts high school. So I learned like the fundamentals, but I never had the experience of like being at an art school.
That's the wrong.
Hi, Alice.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Oh heck.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
I'm Gray.
this is this is Gary.
Zill.
Earl and Gary. Hi, Natica.
You want to go outside?
Bye.
Bye. Fiddle's gotta go. He's gotta
ah,
go.
ah.
He's gotta go. Oh, you okay, buddy?
He's fine.
Okay.
You don't care. He's gotta go. Slug on the move.
Yeah. Hey, Gary. So there. Oh, not you.
Not you. You're not Gary.
Not Siri. Okay. So there's this romance I want to write. It either implies that being ace is bad, or the main interest is a psychopath.
I have
Oh.
a question. How did you manage this?
Yeah. What did you do?
How did it lead to this point?
Right?
I don't even know if I'll have it. I probably won't have advice. I mean, look at me. I just want to know.
I kind of want to know how the two options are asexuality is bad or they're a psychopath.
I feel like it's either not that dire or it is that dire, and I want to read the story. I want to know.
I want to know. The problem is, okay, a pet peeve of mine is the discourse around a lot of LGBT media is
They say my mom's dog outside.
oh. Well, the problem with LGBT media is like you can't have bad characters, like characters who are bad people and are LGBT
Ever.
especially if you yourself are an LGBT person, because then you're automatically under more scrutiny than if like a cishet person did it.
All the gay Disney villains.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can't. Your character has to be perfect. Female characters have a lot of the same problems where they have to be like perfect but not too perfect, because then they're Mary Sue. Like it's hard to have.
They have to be good. They have to be.
They have
Not
to
like
be
other
house.
girls.
They have to be
Yeah.
Powerful. Where's-
Powerful.
I mean, I guess we're getting more rep for useless men now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But why?
Like Aaron.
Yeah.
Useless man.
He's very relatable.
I still think about the
Nope.
take about
I'm not
Bella from Twilight, where it's like it's really nice to think that even if you're like a useless person, you still have value and can find love. And I was like, oh,
We're all Bella.
we're all Bella, we're all
Wonderful.
useless. I'll make a
Trips and
mean gay.
stumbles her way through accidentally being amazing.
Yeah, she
It's
stumbles her way to girl boss.
He does the equivalent of like tripping on a gun and killing the bad guy. That's the Twilight series. That's Bella's arc. Bella
Pet her.
is no.
Pet her.
Pet.
Pet.
What's Bella's character arc? Is Bella flat? I don't think so. I haven't seen like 3 of the movies. So.
I don't know what her character arc is. I'd have to revisit the beginning.
I guess she goes from falling on her butt to popping off heads.
Yeah,
She doesn't get to pop off any heads though.
I know. Not in actuality.
No.
She's honestly a pretty flat character.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't change much.
But
But
so
she
is
doesn't have
Katniss.
to.
So is Katniss.
True.
Y'all are Katniss girl boss.
You can have a flat character. Who's good?
Katniss is flat. Look at the facts.
Flatness.
Flatness.
Okay, there's a guy.
Never, Dean.
There's a guy whose soul's messed up because of god shenanigans. He can't understand affection. Okay, so the goddess of love and friendship needs to fix it, but she develops a crush on him. And gods aren't supposed to make people except the one who does, otherwise they become anomalies. Okay.
Well, ace people show affection.
Yeah.
So I feel like he wouldn't be ace necessarily. Like, it would be bad if it was like, you don't want to smash, let's fix that. But if it's like you have had your empathy for others stolen,
Yeah.
if you've been cursed to not feel your Rogoro,
Yeah, I think it would be different
Yukibi.
if
Yukube.
yeah, I think it would be
Kyubey
different if you had
understands
someone who was like
Why would you want it back?
I guess just naturally very ace and not affectionate, and they're fine with it, and then the gods try to fix it. That's bad, but if they're originally affectionate and then it gets taken away because of the gods, and then they try to fix it. That's different.
Yeah, it's a bit different when it's a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, yeah, the thing about like having multiple representations of a thing is good.
Yeah, true. It does also help just add more
Yeah.
ace characters.
Not to bring it back to BoJack. When they were like, oh, we want to explore this character as ace, they brought in an asexual person, and they were like, oh, well, the main problem is asexual people being portrayed as very naive, and they were like, oh no, because that's what the character is. So they just were like, okay, we need a few ace characters.
Good.
Because they were like, yeah, the problem with asexual characters is they're portrayed as naive and childish. And they're like, oh no.
They're
Our
either
character makes sock puppets. Like,
they're either naive and childish, or they're like an alien. They're not like a human at all.
Sheldon Cooper.
Shelby Cooper. Or they're
Sheldon's
like,
not ace.
Yeah, I know, but like that's just like the archetype.
yeah, or it's like they've
They're coded.
Ace.
They're coded like
Watch the show.
I have watched the show. I know he's not Ace. Okay.
He's also
I-
transphobic.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that type of like autistic
Spock.
character. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Spock is an Ace.
Does Spock smash?
Yeah, Spock smashes because he's like an alien. They get like horny like every like it's like a certain time
Oh,
that where they all get like it's like they go into rut.
Megaverse.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for bringing up the Omegaverse.
Yeah.
You're not sorry.
You wait for any opportunity.
Hey guys, I found this cool thing on the internet.
I'm gonna look up Vulcan sexuality now.
Okay, thank you. I would have googled it later anyways.
Get up here.
Never underestimate.
Ponfar, yeah, that's what it is.
But I
They only have sex once every 7 years.
Wow.
okay.
Yeah.
That's about how I would explain my asexuality. Like, I'll kiss someone once every 7 years.
And
That's
then you
because I'm ace
burrow
and not
under the
because
ground.
I'm undesirable.
Wait. An extreme physical and psychological imbalance every 7 years requires
It's
a
mega
mating
verse.
ritual or death can ensue. They're like ferrets.
Little elfid ferrets. I'm surprised I haven't written a werewolf thing. Well,
If they
I've
do
written a
not
werewolf
mate
thing.
with someone whom they're empathetically bonded, they eventually
I thought they don't have empathy.
enter Plaque Tau, the blood fever, become violent, and finally die unless they mate with someone or engage in the ritual battle known as Caliphy.
The ritual battle. No one wants to kiss me. Fight.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Or Ponfar
It's
is
amazing. I wish we were like that. Every 7 years, we either
they're
kiss
able
or
to have
kill.
intercourse without the affliction. Oh, so they can do it more than but they
Okay.
have to every 7 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's. I don't like sci-fi, but I do love when things are like that. I
Yeah.
guess that could be fantasy or anything with world building.
Yeah.
But it's usually sci-fi
Yeah.
because sci-fi,
No,
especially older sci-fi, is so sexy. They're like, we gotta know how these aliens smash.
I think the thing with me is I don't like sci-fi because of the technology.
Yeah,
I love the aliens and crap.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love like dystopia gets pretty sci-fi, but I like dystopia, so it's like
I'm not a big dystopia
it's
person,
like-
but I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I like. I mean, I don't know if
I
am.
like when aliens come to Earth and try to act human and comedy ensues. Like that's
Yeah.
my kind of sci-fi. I don't like going into space.
Yeah. I don't know if I still like. I guess I do like dystopia.
Cause they did like KOTOR. Like KOTOR was fun for me. I like dating aliens. Like that's like if I liked the plot of Star Wars, I'd probably like the Star Wars universe because it's not very sciency.
Yeah.
It's more fantasy.
Leech, I think the implication is they all turn into ferrets, not just one person. So they all are desperate.
No, is it all of them?
You're the one who googled it.
I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars expert. I just know Star. Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars expert.
It's
No.
probably.
I just pick up this stuff because my dad watched Star Trek.
We love an evil asexual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we stand.
okay. We're going back to the problematic talk. Gay villains? Yeah, sure, problematic. I love gay villains. I don't even care if the protagonists are gay. I would rather have gay villains. Disney, I don't support anything you do, but my bar is low on that one.
Yeah.
I just love villains.
I did like
Villains
the
are
point because we watched that one YouTuber with Marge hair, like Marge colored hair.
Yeah,
with-
she didn't have 10-foot hair, but she had,
Had the color.
impressive color.
Yeah,
I'm kind of jealous.
she's like a queer YouTuber, I
Yeah.
think. But anyways, like we were watching a video about like characters who should have been like queer in Disney, and I think the LeFou being gay thing could have worked. I agree if also Cogsworth and the Candle were gay.
Cogsworth and the Candle.
Like if they were also gay, like then I wouldn't care about
Yeah, if it wasn't
LeFou.
just one gay
If it
character,
wasn't just the fool is gay.
the little
Yeah.
dude with like,
Yeah, that
like,
representation.
punched in the head 50 times.
Yeah.
It's relatable, but not in the way I want.
Yeah, like I don't care if he's gay, but like I need like someone else.
Yeah, why do you
Yeah.
make the horrible little...
Yeah, Rowan Ellis, that's it. Yeah.
Sure, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do appreciate how she didn't really mention any of the canonically gay characters because it's so disappointing. I remember I was so like I was defensive of Dumbledore for a long time, especially as a little kid. I was like, that's so cool because you're a little kid and you don't have any rep. So you're like, yeah, Dumbledore.
And I mean, even then, like back then, like it was still kind of like
Controversial.
controversial.
Nowadays it's
and-
like you sprinkle some in.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like it would not stand for today's standards, which is why it's so frustrating that like it's never confirmed.
yeah, but I feel like Finding Dory aged me. Like, I was so excited for the Finding Dory lesbians, and they show up for 2 seconds. Literally, like, 2 seconds they are on screen, and they're not even holding hands. You could have took any background characters from Finding Dory and said, yeah, they're gay, and it would be the exact same thing. They could have been sisters, they could have been friends. And I was in that cinema, and I aged. I evolved. I went from hopeful and gay in every sense of the word to bitter.
Yeah, that's when
Shriveled up.
it's when the baby gay stops being a pick me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like, no, it's fine, guys. It's okay if you misgender me. I know you're trying.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, I'm still like that, but
Yeah.
that's more because I'm awful.
No, it's hard.
I'm not pick me, I'm just silently angry. But I went from like.
Well,
you know?
yeah, in your heart, like it changed in your heart. In your heart, you're just like,
Yeah.
oh no, they didn't mean to at all.
Oh,
Like,
it's so brave of Disney.
yeah.
My
W-
family probably looked over and I was like wrinkled in I went
Yeah.
from a lovely, smooth, shiny, delicious egg to
Listen.
like when they put eggs in vinegar and they go.
Listen, okay, we all gotta remember that baby gays can be any age, so don't judge people, okay?
Yeah.
Like a baby gay can be 80 years old,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm.
and we're all terrible when we're baby gays.
Yeah,
Say it with me.
I mean, I wouldn't call me being excited about the Disney lesbians terrible, but I am. It did age me when I just found it out, and
No, it's pretty terrible,
yeah,
Charlie.
yeah, it's pretty evil of me to be like, cool, gay representation. That's so cool that a big company would do that. Oh, that was. I blinked and I missed them.
Going to the zoo tomorrow.
Finding Dory made me cry.
I've never seen Finding Dory.
It's bad.
It's
but
bad.
but
But it made you cry.
it made me cry. That doesn't make it good.
Yeah.
That means I'm emotional. It's just like,
you are a Cancer.
yeah, I am a Cancer. But spoilers for Finding Dory. Like, I think it's like she thinks her parents died or something. Or what's
Right.
it? No, I think I cried when she finds her parents finally, but that's because I'm very stories with parents, not human parents, not wolf children, like animals.
Oh,
Like
okay.
finding their
Animal
parents.
parents.
Is like makes me cry.
Oh.
Or like anything that reminds me of like the parental figures in my life. Like Shrek makes me think of my dad. I'm
You
sure he's flattered to
baby.
think that I think that.
Yeah.
No, he knows. He knows that
He's Shrek.
he's Shrek. He is Shrek. My dad is Shrek. Except with more Arrow vibes.
Just can't throw out Dennis.
Can't draw
Don't
Dennis,
know
can't draw
how.
dads.
Dads
I'll
aren't
do
real.
it,
Oh, that's
so-
getting better.
Yeah, it's more.
That
Yeah.
looks like Dennis.
Yeah, that looks like Dennis.
That looks like
Okay.
Dennis.
I think you finally got it. Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
like Dennis.
Okay.
The issue
That
with,
doesn't look like a twink
the
anymore.
issue with everything you do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking in relation to art, but it's funnier to say everything you do.
Everything I do.
is it's hard to tell you when you're doing the right thing, and it's easy to see when it's wrong. I don't know what was wrong with like the Amanda, for example. I cannot articulate. I am a media student. I should be able to. It's your problem, not
I've
mine.
Broken you.
It's not my fault that I can't crit you. It's your fault. It's a you problem.
Do you think the reason she picked Shrek over Lard Farquaad is because he's short?
Wired
That's
Farquaad.
the point of the story. Short guys don't get
Yeah.
the girl. No, Shrek got the girl because he's lovely.
Yeah.
Shrek is lovely. I am all for memeing Shrek. I love Shrek memes. I have the ironic love for Shrek, but I also have an unironic love for Shrek. I love that movie so much.
No, it's a good movie.
Yeah. And it's from the year I was born. That's not anything to do with me liking it, it's just a fun fact. So,
God, it's old.
yeah. So if any of you watched Shrek in cinemas, you shriveled and crusty.
No.
I don't think I saw it in theater. I saw the second one in theater, like way too many times.
Yeah,
Way too many times. Yeah, I saw the second one a lot.
I did so because we had it on DVD.
Shrek is Sundari, let's be real.
He is.
He do be kind of Sundari. Shrek was 2 days old when I ascended into our mortal realm.
Wow. I wish
Amazing.
I was born that close to Shrek. When was Shrek?
When was Shrek?
When is Shrek?
When is Shrek? I should search up what came out on my birthday.
You came out of the womb.
Man,
Woman.
I wish I was cute.
Well, wish granted.
April 22nd, 2001 is Shrek Day.
2001.
Why do you say Tsundare? What is it supposed to be? Isn't it Are?
Tsundere? Sammy's wrong.
Sundari.
He doesn't even speak English.
Tsundare? Tsundare? What is it?
Sundari.
No, oh, thanks, Alice. I just couldn't think of anything to say. So it's like, Ugh. Dare?
She's Canadian, leave her alone.
Yeah, I can't help it.
I'm disgusting.
Just for that, I'm gonna start calling it Tsundare.
Tsundare.
Tsundere.
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 Yeah.
They.
Tsundere.
Tsundare.
Tsundere.
Sundari.
Tsundere.
really struggling to find out what came out on my birthday.
Oh.
Planet of the Apes. That'd be really funny. He who. Oh, did Cats and Dogs come out?
Oh my god, Cats and
Please.
Dogs!
Please.
I saw that in theater.
I was being born. When did Cats and Dogs come out? I was really freaked out by that movie.
It's a weird
I think
movie.
there's like a site you can go to.
July the 4th! So close!
Go to birthday facts
Birthday facts.
or something.
Birthday
Like
facts.
it'll like tell you, I think.
My birthday facts. Let's find that one. Tell me what came out on your birthdays. I genuinely get interested in that sort of thing. Like, I see people get really, like, on their Instagram stories, they're like, I don't care about your Spotify Wrapped. I'm like, I care about your Spotify Wrapped.
I care.
I care. I want to see that. I like seeing. I don't
I
care
wanna know
about
what
your music
movies.
taste,
Oh, you can see what the #1 movie is on your birthday.
but #1 movie, Cats and Dogs. It tells you how much gas costed on your birthday. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Some tragic things happened.
Oh.
Yeah, you were born.
Yeah.
What? Doing?
Costs $1.18 a gallon. Oh, a gallon. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Cats
means.
and Dogs might be as close as we get.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a thing that a movie isn't released every single day. Alright.
Oh hey, if you're here in the chat, can you make sure to like and subscribe? That would
Right.
that would
The
help us out a
median
lot.
house price was 132,000.
Stop it.
Price of a new car
that
was
high?
17,000.
What?
Is that
A loaf
high?
of bread was 77
That's so
cents.
low. Imagine getting a house for 100,000.
There was only 5.6 million people. Oh, I should look at yours.
What did the gas cost on your birthday? Tell me now in the comments.
Tell me now. Tell me
Comment.
now.
Don't say in the chat. Comment on the stream VOD. What what movie? What the cost of gas was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, say nice things. I can see everything you do.
Yeah,
Wow,
he's like
gas was-
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Bread was cheaper on your birthday.
Bread was cheap on my birthday.
The house prices were 133,000.
Jeez
Yucky.
Louise. Can you imagine if we could get a house for 133 grand? Like, oh my god.
Let's try this. It's December.
Sorry?
It's December.
It is December.
What the hell?
I know.
Oh my god, Ursula, Speed was your movie.
Speed?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, what movie is that? Is that the bus one?
Oh my god.
I'm almost 7,500 days old.
Oh!
Kung Fu
Like a
Panda
lot.
was your 2008 movie. The problem with looking at your what happened on your birthday is it means nothing to you.
Oh my god.
Counting how many seconds old I am. It's counting up. I don't like it.
Houses, it depends on your area, but they can cost like a cheap house would probably be like 300 grand.
Well, this is all in USD probably.
Yeah, in USD. I'm talking about CAD. So like
Yeah.
300 grand in Canadian dollars is like a cheap house, and then if you're in like a big city like Toronto, they're like a million.
Yeah.
For a house.
I'm the same age as Billie Eilish.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's depressing.
why? What's wrong with Billie Eilish?
She's just doing more than me.
Oh, okay.
I think housing prices are worse in Canada than in the States.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do we have worse housing prices?
Probably.
But either way, they're not selling houses for 100 grand.
Cheap bread, though. I love cheap bread. No matter what movie.
Yeah.
I feel like
The average house in Canada now costs $474,000, and in the U.S. it's $315,000
Okay.
average. Yeah,
Average. Okay. Makes sense.
and that was in 2016.
Oh god, I can't imagine what it is now. What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
Yeah, like Canada's like going crazy. Like if you look at just look at this graph.
Ah!
Yeah.
It just skyrockets.
Yeah, Canada's just going right into the air. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I was born when The Mummy Returns came out. Oh my god.
it's amazing. You're the mummy.
It's you.
It's
You're the
you.
mummy.
Oh my god, just tell me, please. I just want to know what movie.
Cats and dogs.
Cats and Dogs is the closest as I've gotten.
Do you have any wish for a pan character? Any tips? Pan and bi characters,
What?
they
Average
suffer...
Canadian home price forecast to reach 771,000 by the end of this year.
Oh,
This isn't good.
this is bad. Guys, stop.
No.
Housing market, quit it.
No.
But with pan and bi characters, it's definitely important to have your characters like say that they're pan or bi, because a lot of people will okay, there's a few bad stereotypes when it comes to like bi and pan characters, where usually bi, pan hardly ever gets mentioned except for like Schitt's Creek. Anyways, but yeah, but the stereotype is that like bisexual characters are very promiscuous, and it's usually to show them with multiple partners who are different genders. So be careful of that. You can have a promiscuous bi or pan character, but just realize it's a stereotype. The other thing is their bisexuality or pansexuality will be erased. A lot of people will take it as like they choose a side, which I think is just like a bad understanding about bisexuality and pansexuality in general. But yeah, it helps to have them say that they are bi or pan, and not just like they've dated, I don't know, a woman in the past, and now they date like a man or a non-binary person. I don't know. There's lots of ways you could do it, but it definitely helps to state. Same with asexuality and any like LGBTQ thing. Just like have the characters say that they are ace or pan or queer or trans. It's very important. Well, we've come to the end of our stream. So...
Sorry, I'm just quiet because I'm thinking about like housing prices.
Oh
I'm
no.
Looking
Panic.
at how old I would be if I was a dog, a cat, a chicken, a cow, an elephant.
If you were a cat, you'd be 103 years old. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Maybe.
If you're an elephant, you'd be 34.
It's almost $1 million, guys.
Oh my god.
Horse. Chicken, I'd be 170.
I love the bee. If you were a bee, you'd be 16,552 years old.
Immortal bee.
Immortal bee.
What if I was a mayfly?
How do we have a house?
I don't know. I
Like,
don't know how we got a
We're
house.
not rich. We're
once.
very, very lucky.
No, we found a
Robbery.
house at the right time. Robbery.
the right time.
Yeah.
God, it was such serendipity. It was like I was just looking at the housing prices and I was like, how am I ever gonna have a house?
We have one.
Oh God, that's terrifying. I
weird.
feel so bad.
I know. It's horrible.
I got survivor's guilt.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, but it's such an ass thing to be like, oh man,
Oh, I
I
feel
feel
so
so
guilty.
Yeah.
That I have a house. Oh
House.
my god.
You guys can all live
losers.
in my house, okay?
Yeah, come
Rent
on with
free.
us, guys.
No.
All
Like
right.
Charlie.
I'm like when you get the new animal and it doesn't accept anyone.
You're hiding under the bed for
Yeah.
days.
All
No,
right.
whenever someone comes to the door, I'll be like,
Ah!
The
Scram.
rest of
yeah. Shove me in the basement, go.
Go, Charlie. Go in the basement. Alrighty. Thanks for coming, everybody. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're old here, please like. Get a coffin. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Mwah. Mwah. Do your best. Live your dreams.
End it.